The new recruit walked into the Russian border training compound just before sunrise. Her name tag read, Clara Hayes. Her boots were dusty, her jacket faded, and the canvas duffel she carried looked like it had survived 2 wars and a storm. No one turned to greet her. They just stared and smirked. "Who's Grandma's mechanic?" someone muttered from the bench line. Clara ignored it. She dropped her bag beside the tent and tied her hair back with a plain rubber band. The morning air smelled like fuel and gun oil. Perfect. Captain Jonas Mercer, the senior instructor, emerged from the control tower, his uniform crisp, voice already sharp. He stopped when he saw her. "You lost, civilian?" he asked, loud enough for everyone to hear. Clara looked up. "No, sir," she said, "reporting for training." Mercer raised an eyebrow. "You've got the wrong program. This is Recon Division, not admin support." "I'm aware." Her tone was calm. That annoyed him more than defiance would have. The laughter started, low, spreading like static. The squad's loudest, Corporal Nate Rowe, leaned on a crate. "Hey, maybe she's morale support," he said. "Gotta keep the boys smiling." Clara didn't react. She just scanned the training field, the obstacle course, the climbing wall, the mock urban maze. Then she said evenly, "When do we start?" By noon, she was covered in mud and bruises. Mercer had doubled her obstacle rounds. Rowe made sure the others, accidentally, kicked dirt into her face as they passed. Still, she finished every task, silent and steady, her breathing controlled. When she reached the rope tower, she paused only once, to tighten the strap on her boot, and then climbed to the top with effortless precision. From below, someone shouted, "Show off!" She didn't look down. That night, in the mess hall, she sat alone at the far table. The room buzzed with crude jokes and loud laughter. Rowe walked over, holding a tray piled high with food. He dropped a bread roll onto her plate. "Figured you'd want the scraps, rookie," he said. Clara looked at him, expression unreadable. Then she picked up the roll, tore it in half, and calmly pushed one half back toward him. "You look hungry," she said. The laughter died faster than anyone expected. The next day brought weapons assembly drills, 2-minute limit. The record was 1 minute, 12 seconds. Rowe finished his at 1:29, pumping his fist like he'd won gold. Then came Clara. She didn't rush. Each click and motion was precise, surgical. 54 seconds. No hesitation, no wasted breath. The stopwatch beeped. The sergeant looked down, stunned. "Where'd you learn that?" he asked. She shrugged. "Home." Mercer frowned. "Your home have live-fire ranges?" Clara didn't answer. The whispers started after that. Someone said she used to work in private security. Someone else swore they saw a scar behind her left ear, the kind you get from classified implants. Nobody asked her directly. They just speculated. A week later, the combat evaluations began, one-on-one sparring, hand-to-hand. Clara was paired with Rowe. He grinned wide. "Ready to go home crying, sweetheart?" She didn't answer. The whistle blew. Rowe lunged. She dodged once, twice, letting him waste energy. Then she pivoted, caught his arm mid-swing, twisted, and dropped him flat in the dirt. 3 seconds. The yard went silent. Rowe coughed, wheezing, face red. "You cheat!" She didn't reply. She stepped back, hands relaxed at her sides, eyes calm. Mercer looked at the timer, then at her. "Run it again," he said. They did. Same result, only faster. That night the barracks buzzed. "Who is she?" one whispered. "She moves like she's done Black Ops," another said. "No way," Rowe muttered, rubbing his bruised wrist. "She's just lucky." But the truth came out 2 days later. During an urban combat simulation, the squad was tasked to breach a building and recover hostages. Rowe led the team. Clara stayed in the back, assigned as radio tech, a polite demotion. Inside the mock structure, explosions thundered through the hallways. Smoke filled the rooms. Rowe's line collapsed under simulated fire. He froze. Then Clara moved. Without hesitation, she advanced through the smoke, counting steps, her movements deliberate and quiet. She used cover perfectly, tagging each enemy target with pinpoint accuracy. The simulation lights switched from red to blue. Mission complete. The evaluator stared at the readout. "Record time," he said softly. "By 40 seconds. Mercer's jaw tightened. He approached her. "Where did you learn those patterns?" Clara looked at him. "Does it matter, sir?" "It does when you move like that." She didn't answer. But as she turned away, the torn fabric of her sleeve slipped, revealing the edge of an inked insignia. A wolf skull encircled by 3 rings. Mercer froze. "Where did you get that mark?" he whispered. The yard fell quiet. Clara stopped walking. "Didn't ask for it," she said softly. "Earned it." The color drained from Mercer's face. He stepped back, then saluted, sharp, formal, almost trembling. The recruits looked around, confused. Rose's voice cracked. "Wait, what? What's happening?" Mercer's voice was barely audible. "Iron Wolf Division. She's one of them." A ripple of disbelief swept through the group. The Iron Wolves, a task force officially erased 5 years ago after a classified rescue in Volgograd. Only 6 ever survived. All presumed dead. Rose swallowed. "That's not possible." Clara turned to face them, calm as ever. "Neither is surviving Volgograd," she said. The next morning, no one mocked her. No one dared. When she passed through the training yard, conversations stopped. She didn't gloat. She didn't even look at them. She just walked, silent, steady, sure. By week's end, she was promoted to tactical instructor. Mercer handed her the armband himself. His eyes flicked to the tattoo again and then to her face. "Welcome back, Lieutenant," he said quietly. She gave the faintest nod. "Just Clara," she said. Years later, recruits still whispered about her. The woman who came in from nowhere, who never raised her voice, who carried ghosts instead of medals. They said she once trained with the Iron Wolves. They said her silence taught them more than any lecture ever could. The truth was simpler. Clara Hayes never needed to prove she belonged. She just waited for the world to realize it.